Hi, I'm Lola Aneke, and I welcome you to Speed Dial on Finding Help with Special Needs. So it's still Better Hearing and Speech Month as declared by Asha, and today I'll be sharing with us a few tips for improving memory skills in children with speech delay. Memory skills are helpful skills for children to develop language. It helps them to remember words, and it also helps them to learn. When a child is learning, he needs to bring back what he knows that have been stored either in short-term memory or in long-term memory. The child needs to be able to use the memory skill to be able to learn even in a regular classroom, and most importantly, it helps the child to develop his speech or the use of words. So the first tip I will share with us today is that we should provide the child with reasonable amount of structure and repetition in daily routine. So in order for you to help the child to remember all that he or she knows, not necessarily all that he or she knows, but to improve memory skill, you must place that child on proper structure and routine. Most time when children wake up, they get up from their bed, they brush their teeth, they have their bath, they have breakfast, they go to school, they come back from school, they do their homework, they have their nap time, they play, all of those things that these children do are routines, and it makes it easy for them to remember. Regular routine reduces anxiety, okay? Once the child understands the next thing and the next thing to do, and the child is able to understand what his or her structure is, it makes anxiety less, and it makes it easy for the child to remember. Remember that we're talking about memory skills. So having a child on a proper structure and routine helps the child to remember what his or her day would look like, and it also reduces anxiety, and it helps the child to know and remember what next activity he or she is meant to be engaging in. The second tip is to listen carefully to your child. Okay, pay attention to the words your child can remember, repeat, and respond to. Okay, usually a child with voice that child can easily remember about 4 words. It can remember 4 words, repeat those 4 words, and respond to those 4 words. Okay, sometimes a 4-year-old would also be able to repeat as much as 6 closely related words. When I mean closely related words, I'm talking about words like brush and toothpaste, fork and knife, broom and packer. They're closely related as opposed to saying broom and umbrella. Okay, so most children have words that they can easily remember. So we need to pay attention to those words and help them to use those words so that they can remember those words easily. The next tip is to give short, simple instruction that your child can understand. So for example, if you wanted your child to get his or her bag, and what you wanted the child to do is to get the bag, get the numeracy notebook, get pencils and crayons from the bag to color probably circle shapes in the numeracy notebook. Your child might easily forget all of those information, so you need to make sure that your instruction is short and simple. You might want to start with get your bag and bring out your numeracy homework. That will be as simple as that. Once the child understands that, then you can now say, now bring out your pencil and bring out your crayon. Okay, and then you can now say open your your numeracy homework to page number 5 or 6. That way you're helping the child to gain confidence about listening and responding to you, as opposed to just having so much instruction that the child will just lose interest in listening to you, and that way the child learns more easily and the memory skill is developed. The next tip is to gradually increase the length of complexity of your instruction to the child. Just like the first example I gave, instead of telling the child, bring out your bag, get your bag, bring out your numeracy homework, get your pencil, get your crayon, open to page number 5. Once the child understands the first few instructions, they can add more to the instruction. So gradually increase the length and complexity of your direction. That way it helps your child to remember things, and it also increases the child's memory. Okay. Now the next tip is to point and gesture to give visual assistance to your spoken words. Okay. So for example, if you tell the child, give me the big ball, or you could say, give me the small ball, or you could say things like, give me the tall pencil, or give me the short pencil. That way your child is able to remember things easily when you show it with gesture and visual assistance. The next tip is, when the child is successful at whatever task you've given the child based on his ability to remember your instruction, praise the child. Praise does wonders. It reinforces that activity. It reinforces the child to do what you want him to do. The child is able to do it over and over again, because when you say, you did so well, thank you for remembering to bring out your pencil, I was going to tell you, but you actually remembered by yourself, well done. The child will want to do that over and over again. So praise works wonder. Everybody wants to be praised, especially when you do well. So whenever that child does well by remembering things by herself or himself, please let the praise go on. Thank you. Then use reading and beats to help the child to remember things, or to remember words, to remember activities. A very good example that I thought of when I was putting this together was, you remember you want to learn days of the week, and you go, there are 7 days, there are 7 days, there are 7 days in the week: Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So these are the few tips I have to share with us to help improve memory skills in children with speech delay. Like I always do, I'll recap. The first thing I said to us is that memory skill is very important because it helps the child to learn and use new words, and it also helps the child to learn academic skills in school setting. Okay, so the first tip I shared with us is to provide the child a reasonable amount of structure and repetition in daily routine. Okay, the second tip is to listen carefully to your child, to identify the number of words the child has and can remember, especially the closely related words that the child knows and can use. The third tip is to give short, simple instruction that your child can understand. The fourth tip is to gradually increase the length and complexity of your instruction to that child. The fifth tip is to point and gesture to give some visual assistance to your spoken word when speaking to the child. Okay, and then the sixth tip is, when the child is successful, give lots of praises. And the last tip is, use rhythm and beats to help the child remember. Please, when you get to use this tip to help children with speech delay to improve their memory skill, leave me comments, leave me questions, leave me feedback on the comment section, and do not forget to follow my YouTube channel to watch more episodes of Speed Dial on Finding Out with Special Needs. Okay, there's several other tips that I've shared with you on my YouTube channel. And don't forget to look out for our trainings. There's several trainings we put out there to help to equip teachers, parents, caregivers to better to help them improve the services for children living with disability, and also to help them practice inclusion successfully. Thank you for watching this video, and I look forward to seeing you some other day. Bye for now.